We'd like to know if you could offer one piece of advice to teachers who are working with newcomer students. What would that be?
First of all, I will say that you should encourage them to never give up. Because, for example, I will put an example for Latinos. There's a lot of Latinos that just because sometimes they don't have papers and they cannot go to college, they just decide to go to work and drop out from school, and they just stop their education there. And they should know that education here in this country is very important.
An advice that you can give it to them is, as Angel said, never give up, and also try hard because nothing is impossible.
I would say, take some time with them, get to know them, and then, help them because they need help, just like the other students. They're having a hard time. Some have a hard time reading, just like me. So just spend some time with them, going through stuff.
I would say never give up, and it's like every time you have a new opportunity, and it's like if you want to be better than yesterday, today is like the opportunity to be better than yesterday.
I will ask for the new teachers to give love, and that's what our school doing. It's love and hug and all these things, so we feel like we belong here, and that's why I didn't change my school to South High, and I could go there. And the other thing is not just to the school, it's to the school district to change the ACT test. So that's horrible, because for an immigrant like us, and we just come here 1 year or 1 year a month, maybe we couldn't get a lot of scholarship because of the ACT test score, and some college they didn't accept us because of the ACT test score. And 3 of us, we applied for Harvard, and they come, they make an interview, and they were happy about it. But when we did the ACT test, they changed their mind.
This is a story from my father and me, but I think it's so relevant working with students like all of us. My dad, we have these tall trees in Andover, and Andover cites you for all kinds of things. Like if you water your lawn at the wrong time, they'll give you a citation. Anyway, they said they were going to cite us if my dad didn't take down the trees. And so we didn't have money to pay anybody to do it. So my dad said he has 2 ladders. What he was going to do was take both of them, put one up against the tree, climb up that ladder, carry one on his back, right? Untie the one from his back, tie it to the tree, climb up that tree, cut down the tree limbs one at a time. I looked at my dad, he's a heavy-set older man, and I said, Dad, I think that's illegal. If you're so worried about legalities, you go stand by the side of the road and tell me when the cops are coming. So I walked to the side of the road, and I was looking out for the cops. My brother-in-law says to my dad, Dad, let me do it, because when I fall, my bones will heal faster. I'm younger. My dad says, if you intend to fall, you're not going up. So we're all standing there watching my father. He sets up one ladder against the tree, climbs up that ladder, unties the one from his back, ties it to the tree, climbs up that ladder, cuts down the tree limbs one at a time. When he's done, I run to him and I say, Dad, that's awesome. He looks at me, he goes, there's nothing awesome about what I've just done. All over the world, people cut down trees this way, all over Southeast Asia. He says, you can't do it because you never learn how to do the knots. My father said, if you had learned, he says, the failure of the American education system. He said, it never asked you, is there another way to do something? You were always chasing after the one right answer, that's your problem. If you had learned how to ask your teachers, is there another way to do this? If they had asked you, is there another way to do this, you would have exploded the classroom walls and brought the world right in. And I think that's what we heard tonight. All the wisdom, the work, the knowledge, the pain, the love, but more than anything, the faith in some version of a more beautiful future that's brought all of us here together. And so often when we're teaching young people from elsewhere, we try so hard to impart what we know. We forget that they come with worlds of knowledge.